Hello, everyone. So, today is Nintendo Direct today. So, we're about 10 minutes away. I thought we'd discuss things beforehand. So, it's going to be about 35 minutes long, and they're going to talk about Fire Emblem, of course. So, I think I wouldn't be surprised if they spent like 10 whole minutes on Fire Emblem, since that's their biggest game this year that they've already announced. I'm not sure if we're going to get huge announcements. I doubt we'll see Pokemon. We might see Animal Crossing. We might get an Animal Crossing release date. As far as Smash goes, I think we'll see Joker gameplay. They might reveal the next character, which data mining says is codename Brave, which most people think is Erdrick from Dragon Quest. And that makes sense to me. Dragon Quest is huge in Japan. And it's pretty popular here. It's just not as well known. But I think Square kind of wants to do kind of like what they did with Fire Emblem, which Fire Emblem characters got put in Smash, and it kind of raised Fire Emblem awareness here in the West, and now that's a huge franchise for Nintendo. And with Dragon Quest 11, I think it's 11, coming out on Switch, it makes a lot of sense. Personally, if we're getting another Square Enix rep, well, sorry about that. If we get another Square Enix rep, then I think, like me personally, I would rather Geno or Sora. But Dragon Quest makes sense. I doubt that there's a chance. There's a chance we'll see the next character. I mean, the character's data is already in the game. Or at least some of it, or whatever. So, I think we'll see Joker gameplay and a release date, or at least a release window. It would be funny if they're like, Joker available now. We'll see. Apparently my street is busy today. But yeah, we'll definitely see Yoshi. I think that comes out March. I do want to play that on the channel eventually. I'll probably pick that up eventually, play it on the channel. I adore Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story. Those are very nostalgic games for me. Now, the biggest thing, besides a cool Smash announcement, that I'm looking forward to, is I'm hoping we get Metroid Prime Trilogy on Switch. I'm wearing Super Metroid shirt as a good luck charm. So I think it's likely. It's heavily rumored. So I'm hoping we see it. But I don't think we're gonna get a bunch of huge announcements. Maybe some ports, and maybe a surprise new game. Although, maybe we'll see if Star Fox Grand Prix really exists. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe that'll be the big new game, unannounced game, that they focus on. I think there have been some leaks regarding what's in this direct. I purposely avoided them. But we'll see. Back to Smash. There are those leaks from a couple weeks ago. Feels like longer. I don't know when they popped up, but saying that the remaining characters are Ryu Hayabusa, and Doom Guy, Steve from Minecraft, Erdrick, and was there another one? Joker, Erdrick, Doom, Minecraft. No, that would be it. I'm kind of on that list. There are some interesting choices. I'd be interested to see how that turned out. But they're just not, they don't get me hype, personally. And I think it would be really cool if we did get a Smash announcement. If it was just a character that completely destroyed that list. And then we'd be kind of in the point of, like, we don't really know what we're going to get. But yeah, I think some people have been saying maybe Super Mario Maker would pop up. I could see that. I could see that being a game they reveal here. We're guaranteed to get Fire Emblem. I'd say Yoshi is pretty much a guarantee. Hopefully they don't spend too much time on that, since we're getting it in the upcoming month anyways. But they may show like a new mode or something like that. And I think we're going to see Animal Crossing. Maybe a release date, hopefully some gameplay. But I'm not setting my expectations too high for this direct. But I'm hoping it'll be a good direct. There's just a lot that we don't know in this upcoming year, or in this year, for what's coming out. They've been teasing that they have a bunch of stuff in the works. So it'd be nice to see that. And I know they're going to save some of it for E3. But, you know, they could tease games without showing them, and because that's what they did with Smash Ultimate originally. Ooh, we're starting. Alright. Mario Maker. Or... No, it's Mario Maker. I was gonna say... Or it's, Super Nintendo on Switch. But it's Mario Maker. Now, is it a sequel or a port? It'll be like a deluxe port, if it is a port. Ah, it's a sequel. I didn't get Mario Maker on Wii U. But I'll probably pick this up. Oh, it's got some other stuff. And it's buffering. I was afraid of this. I was afraid this wouldn't happen. Oh no! Oh. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do this a whole lot. Quality is kind of trash right now. It looks like it might be better on the recording.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, they're doing the headlines.
For the first time in 10 years,
Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
the
Yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action
I hope it's good.
RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop
Ooh.
Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode,
Wait.
locally on up to 4 systems,
Okay, that was
online,
Spider-Man.
and get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed
Those
in
are hand
heroic
ninjas.
camera. And speaking of heroic,
I hope
it's
I
time
hope
to
Deadpool's in the
higher,
game.
further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel.
the quality
Power
of the
against those that
video
will
isn't that
harm
great.
the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme attack. Their most
The quality is so bad.
Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most
Okay.
powerful attacks can even be combined
That's kind of
with Ultimate Alliance
like Ultimate Alliance 2.
The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively
I hope there are a lot of
on
characters.
Switch this summer.
And I hope there are alternate costumes as well.
Welcome back, Box Boy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first
I think I
time.
vaguely
This
remember
brand
this
new
game.
game is tightly
Seeing
packed
it
with tons of
somewhere.
content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something
Looks
else in
cute.
too.
Box
This
Girl.
time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a
Looks
whole
pretty
separate
cool.
adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The ultimate spring update.
Spring update? Okay.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring.
They're gonna show
What are we
Joker.
adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
Ah.
Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1.
Yeah.
He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too.
Yeah, we're not gonna see another character. I'm surprised they didn't show Joker gameplay though.
Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his
I need to
side.
pick this game up too.
2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
That's cool. I'll tell you what game I'd like to see
obtain the shiny
updates
crown
for.
in each course, all of which can be played
Is Mario
alone
Kart.
or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
That's cool.
Steel yourself for old-school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the
I thought
demons brought by
Bloodstained
the Curse's original host, Jeeble.
Was on Switch.
These powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle.
Wasn't Bloodstained the one that had like the retro graphics?
And 2D side-scrollers don't apply.
I guess this is a different one.
A treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer.
Seems cool.
The time has come to build a new world and take on the
Dragon Quest.
Argon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person,
It's cute.
explore underwater,
I don't know if it'd be my
and
thing.
warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest,
More Dragon
the
Quest.
series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force.
See, I'm interested in playing
Blood
this.
style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truly.
It looks great on Switch.
The boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero.
I
and
think
a ragtag band of adventurers who will join
there
in
might still be
to set things
a chance that we see a Dragon Quest character in
Together they'll
Smash
explore
during
the
this direct.
towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing.
Yeah, gamble.
Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you
Oh,
can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience
wow.
English or
Everybody was freaking out
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
because the game didn't have an orchestrated soundtrack. That's big. Is that going to be Switch exclusive? Or will they add that in an update for, like the PS4 version? Because if it's exclusive to Switch, then that's going to be a big,
First-time players
big
and
lure.
veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition.
Definitive
Launching
Edition.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Wow.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
Alright.
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsums without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score.
Yeah.
The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
Not my thing. But
Disney
I think a lot of people are into
Festival
this
will
Tsum
steal
Tsum.
our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system.
Some more
But this
content
time,
for
it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Star Wolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oiken,
Star Fox
Pigma
DLC.
Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy,
That's pretty cool.
Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and
Oh.
skill tree. Plus,
Is it just
the pilot can take
a
on
free
any
update?
of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the
I'm not gonna lie.
It's time for a game
I kind of thought
destroy. But don't
about
expect
getting
wolves
this
to play
game
fair.
just for the Star
Forward
Fox
to news
content.
on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this
So
April.
that's Star Fox Grand Prix.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
Was it on like 3DS or something before?
And
It kind of looks like it.
we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate,
I think we're getting
becoming monsters.
kind of close to the end of it.
Battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshi
Yay.
World of Craft. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here.
Oh, it's so
This
cute.
time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the
This looks
sky
cool.
on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies.
That's cool.
There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
You need Labo.
Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
How exciting! We're gonna play
The
that.
Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th. We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Metroid.
How's it going so far?
Or Fire Emblem.
Next, we have a
It's gonna be
follow-up,
Fire Emblem.
the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Please have a look.
Maybe we won't get Metroid Prime Trilogy. She's so sleepy.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus,
We're
ruled
learning
by
all
the
the
royal
lore.
family and its knights. To the east, A league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garreg Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind. Garreg Mach Monastery lies at the center of three large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of three houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the House Leader and future Emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its House Leader.
And see, that's another thing about the
Golden Deer
that Smash
is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their House Leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance.
We would get a Fire Emblem Three Houses.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of
Maybe
these
not,
houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
All three.
Students are expected
Three different
to
files,
travel to
three different
various
houses.
lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience.
I like that one
including
girl's hat.
everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the Academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
It's like Fire Emblem Hogwarts.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem Three Houses will release on July 26th.
Okay.
So, how does it look? Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary.
It's not that
So the new release date is July
long of a delay.
26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
It looks pretty good.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins. 99 players. But only one reigns supreme.
So
This is
it's a battle royale.
Tetris 99. The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other.
It's
Nintendo
battle royale
Online members can
Tetris.
battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members
That's pretty
are ready
interesting.
to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Wow.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day.
Deltarune? I haven't finished it yet. I need to get back to it. I love Undertale.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game.
This game looks like it might be pretty cool.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro
We might not get measured.
producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype
Yeah.
on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game
Out
is
for a
still in
limited time.
development, but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out.
We'll try this too.
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid
Wow.
Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of
The
high-speed
person who
thrills,
drove by
believable
my
head
house
and a
timed
difficult
it
level
perfectly.
that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over, with all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the
I never really got into
content, plus
Assassin's
the
Creed.
entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Wow.
It's a classic.
Cool.
Classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking?
One last announcement.
Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end.
Oh.
Let's take a look, shall we?
This looks kind of cool. Is it co-op? You're like chained together. Oh, but that's like... No, it's probably not co-op. It's like your pet thing.
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
This looks pretty cool.
My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die.
I wonder who's making this.
Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Platinum Games, maybe?
It has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now don't go dying on me.
Yeah. Looks pretty cool. I'd like to try it.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned.
This is Switch exclusive.
And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Please, Metroid. Please. Well. Oh, no way. Oh, it's Link's Awakening! Please show gameplay. Please. That's cool. Oh, they're not gonna show gameplay. Is it coming to Switch or 3DS? Oh, it's gonna be on Switch. It looks good. I would have preferred it looked more like A Link Between Worlds. But I mean, like, it's still really cool. I'm still hyped.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's
I love Link's Awakening.
will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Well, no Metroid Prime Trilogy. That was all I was really hoping for. I thought for sure that we'd get Joker gameplay. We didn't get that. That was kind of interesting. Nothing that really blew my mind besides Link's Awakening. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. However, they started out with like a cool opening of him in the storm, and then, you know, he gets washed up. I'm not super jazzed about the let's
hey everybody, welcome
pause
to
this.
the Nintendo Treehouse for our Super Mario Maker Workshop. I'm Eric, and more importantly, our side-scrolling wizards. Eric? I thought you said more.
So, I'm not super jazzed about the art style. I don't know why they wouldn't have just stuck with a Link Between Worlds art style. I guess maybe they felt like this fit better with the Game Boy. But I don't know. It's not bad. It's just I would have preferred A Link Between Worlds art style. But it'll still be a fun game, I'm sure. I'm gonna buy it. It's guaranteed. So, but no Metroid Prime Trilogy. I wonder if that actually does exist. Maybe the rumors are wrong, or maybe they really want to hold back on it until they're closer to Metroid Prime 4. So, I didn't have super high expectations. There were some cool reveals. I think the Dragon Quest 11 reveal with the orchestrated soundtrack. If that is indeed exclusive to the Switch, even if it's not, that's a big announcement, because that was one of the major complaints with that game that I saw, because I was interested in trying it out, and when researching it, everybody was complaining about that. So that's a big deal. Yoshi demo comes out today. Demon X Machina. That's the game. Excited to try that. That new Platinum Games Astral Chain, I think, was what it was called. That was cool looking. But yeah, no Metroid Prime trilogy, so I'm depressed. Maybe E3, hopefully. We might not see Joker gameplay until like right before he comes out. We saw like a little hint of his in-game model. So, yeah, that was the Direct. I'd give it... Oh, and Super Mario Maker 2. But... And I didn't play the first one. Looked like there were some new tools. New power-ups and stuff to play with. But, I was kind of hoping that they'd add another style. Not sure which one they would add, though, because they've already got the original Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Brothers. And really, there's not another definitive style that's not like 3D, like, you know, Super Mario 64 or Odyssey or whatever. But yeah, it was okay. There were some cool announcements, and there were some things that I wanted to see that I didn't. But guess we'll be waiting for the next Direct. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me.